Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So Oregon State will be in a hole thanks to that short return. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the
face
field.
green, smiling, face green, smiling, face green, smiling.
Floats it out in space. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nothing, man. Chilling. Trying to get out the way of these lightning storms. I think that's coming later on.
Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play, the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously...
Oh, yeah, you guys don't have that. I mean, yeah. But, hey, it's coming through where you used to drive, man. It says in Oklahoma right now, the Arkansas and Oklahoma line.
First down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes the
I'm still at home, too. Trying to get this grown man football situation out right here. I might not even go out today, though. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'll probably. Oh, had a good defensive stop, man. And these Beavers, man, they're trying to move this ball.
He wants to throw it. Using his legs.
Shit, good defense. Just holding the 3. Hopefully we can hold the 3. But yeah, I was gonna slide out, man. I probably ain't sliding out though.
Frustrated and you want to get blitz happy because you give up yards.
I feel you.
This day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This
But see, I probably should get out there and try to.
A couple more
You know, I'm greedy. I like cash.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. And he runs it in for the score.
I gotta dress that shit, man. Okay, I see the stunt, boy. Yeah, straight cash. I gotta dress that, man. I'm starting to see a lot of that right there on the sim part. The mobile quarterback, man, tearing our ass up. We really dress that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Beavers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nowhere to move. And they're in for a touchdown.
I definitely like being the quarterback coach of this guy because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons and all the options, and then he can do that. He can take it himself, glide into the end zone, and get 6.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Might be looking to run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. Shotgun snap on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got his man down the middle.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give to the back. And the Beavers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Second and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They go to the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The run from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Steps away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Pressure fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Beavers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 6 over Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He'll pull it down. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Beavers will hustle to the line. got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A shot toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
The Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A first down for the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Finds the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Second down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Tempo and overdrive. Looking to throw on third. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Beaver! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, marching down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Oh, look out, there he goes! And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. On the ground, it's Aurora. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the defense doing work.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll give it to the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And that's where they'll have to down it just inside the 50-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to pass on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
A strike downfield. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 8 over Arkansas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. He's got 98 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Ball is free. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Beavers are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment. Defense. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Touchdown, Oregon State! And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming.
So they definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board and get this shit together. Offense, man. Still offense. Not doing shit.
Almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood.
They still gonna kick the field goal. Really?
Right down the boulevard. Well,
that's Legends Dino, man. Like I said, we're still a working art. We're taking Tennessee State on the next game inside Legends, so we only got one season here with San Diego's, with South Dakota State Jackrabbits. It's pretty cool season.
Punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama.
Year one coach. But we're switching over. We're taking Tennessee State next game.
But you know what, Jesse, the coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun practice this week. It's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.